Blessed Small Shield. 1 through 6 plus 1. 1 through 6 plus 3. And that's the tower. Over here's the Gremlin Cave. Doggone it. I didn't want to fight you little dorks. And that's precisely why. Because you're obnoxiously fast. Oops. Did they just drink a... Yes, they just drank a whole bunch of healing potions. Stop being ridiculous. Yes, use your healing elixirs. That'll help. Freaking idiot. I hate gremlins, yes I do. I hate gremlins, how about you? Just get out of combat. We're down so many healing items because of that nonsense. Rose lost her healing, all her healing potions and her healing elixir, which is just great. Such hatred for gremlins, I feel. This is the place I wanted to visit. There's a person here that trains gymnastics. This is also Fort Remote, isn't it? Isn't Fort Remote it, or is it Fort Emerald? Let's just leave Fort Remote for the moment. Is there a fort north of here? As far as forests of scraggly, twisted trees that grow in Avernum. They, combined with the poisonous mushrooms growing in abundance, provide a grim and hostile landscape. Lots of stumps, a lot of trees have been cut down. This area is probably the main source of wood for the area. A small network of very successful farms has sprung up around this spring. Delicious-looking mushrooms and fat, juicy lizards are looked over by armed and watchful farmers. Most of the farms you've seen in the Great Cave have been rather scrawny affairs. This is a rich and pleasant exception. Oh, it looks pretty fancy. Anyway, let's forget all this for now. I don't remember where the gymnastics trainer is. Instead, it's about 2-hour mark, but we're going to go into the castle finally. Heavily manned guard post. Fortunately, your reputation has gotten here before you. The guards grin at you and happily let you pass. The north end of a gigantic stone outcropping on the edge of the plateau, commanding an awesome view of the Great Cave. The edge of it to the north is an amazing sight. It is a full-fledged castle formed of gigantic slabs of stone. Guards watch from parapets, and a drawbridge hangs open over a huge chasm. You're on a narrow, twisting path leading its way up to the top of the plateau. In the distance, to the south, you see a large spired stone building. This is the castle, the largest structure in Avernum, and the center of leadership. From here, wise King Micah does everything he can to keep everything from falling apart. Big job. The castle. First time you enter the castle, the capital of all of Avernum. It's an amazing structure, beautiful and filled with rare craftsmanship. For example, it's the first building you've seen in Avernum which has wood floors. Somewhere inside you might find King Micah, wise and harried leader of Avernum. That is if he agrees to see you. Well, I'm pretty famous. I'm pretty handy with a sword. Who is this? Royal Guard. Probably tough as nails. Also has a little pond. Guards, after checking your royal token, which marks you as having permission to enter King Micah's throne room, wave you through. This isn't really what I was looking for, but since I'm here... Hey, Micah! Freaking King Micah! How you doing? There's a very slight old man in loose-fitting silk clothes standing in front of the throne. He wears a gold circlet. Although he appears frail, his eyes have powerful, piercing quality that seems to take in everything about you instantly. May I ask about your position in this castle, Mr. Man in silk robes with a crown on his head? It is simple. I am the chosen king of Avernum. I provide leadership for our people and mastermind our actions against our enemies. He smiles and looks you over, measuring the quality of the material brought before him. Well, it's pretty decent, I think. How do you regard Avernum? When I was sent down here, I first thought it was an ugly place devoid of joy and hope. Then I saw the land and people who had come down here before me had created. And I learned that being down here was not the doom I thought. Now, despite the many threats that surround us, I work to maintain our government. How fares the government of Avernum? He nods gravely. We have good, brave people. We have excellent resources and skilled magicians. What we do not yet have, alas, is a clear choice for my successor. My son is, shall we say, inadequate. He gives you a long, careful look. I always look for those who can lead. Remember that. You might ask me about possible missions. What would you like us to do for you? Avernum is in a brutal war with the Slizerikai to the north. To the north, there is a large Slith castle on an island. Inside lives the Slith king, Sistis, their great leader. If you can sneak into his throne room and kill him, I will reward you greatly. Can I ask you something else? Tell me about our enemies. The Slizerikai are the most organized and deadly foe. Long have we tried to slay their leader, and long have we failed. Then, of course, there are the Nephilim and the Nepharim, and the Arena, and the Giants, and the Undead. Our foes are many and strong. Alright. Mission remains the same. Go to the Slith Castle on the island far to the north and slay their leader. His name is Sistis. He is cunning and evil beyond measure. He must die if Avernum is to ever be safe. Thank you for talking to me. Also, let's check our journal. Find a phrase. The fort beckons anew. Phrase in the castle, dude. Gold key. Look in the cells. Gold key in the cells. Fort beckons anew. I just thought I'd look. Ooh. Examine more closely. Magicita's sequel sentence the book's magical defenses kick, and a burst of energy throws you back. Ow, ow, ow. Dang, that's an important book. This must be King Micah's room. Well, we'll just leave his books alone. That nearly annihilated Andrea. The room is dedicated to equipment and preparation of war. The eastern half of the room is filled with boxes of supplies. The western half is a large open space set up for training? A genteel man with short blonde hair moves by quickly. He's carrying several long lists of supplies. Okay, he's not a trainer. He's shaking his head, muttering angrily. What is it you do? I'm the quartermaster. I look after the supplies and weapons, etc. It's quite a job. With that blockhead in charge, I'm also in charge of keeping things in storage. Who's that blockhead? Captain Hugan. He's not dumb. He was a good soldier once, but he's tired. I hope his defenses of the castle are as good as he claims they are, or we could all have real problems. The real commander is raiding the Sliths. Hope he gets back to the castle soon. Interesting. What is this? Please stay off the mushroom. Oops, sorry. Darn it. I'll stay off the mushrooms when your controls let me not walk 2 spaces when I click once. Small prison, very clean, and the normal sweaty odor of the prison is absent. These cells haven't been used yet. The fort beckons anew. Alright, got the gold key. Interesting little room. Of course, this whole place is completely filled with rooms. There's not a empty space. So doing that is kind of silly. Bow archers. Who is this? Oh, huge man in heavy armor and a halberd sits at a desk going over plans. He looks very weary, as if the long war has slowly ground him down. Are you in command of the castle guards? He grunts. I'm in charge of the defenses here. The other commanders lead raids against the Sliths. I used to lead the raids. For years I did more than my share. Now I mainly take care of the castle defenses for when we get attacked. Are we going to get attacked soon? They said that someone like me should be watching the castle because it's so important. And they were right. I've had 4 months to prepare, and I bet they'll charge any day now, and I'm ready. I have a great plan. What's your plan of defense? I can't tell you that, but I'll tell you this. The first bandits Sliths come in here will stumble into a crossing streams of missiles and magic the likes of which Avernum has never seen. If you excuse me, I have to prepare. So, arrows. Also, that door was very quiet. Ooh, glowing marble altar here. Feels nice to just be near it. Let's pray. Kneel before the altar, the glow increases, warming you. You bask in the light and feel it regenerate you, until you step away refreshed. Ah. Hi. Man in long brown hair putters around the temple, smoking a large pipe. You wonder what he was doing here if it were not for the spotless priest's robe and holy symbol. Anything we can do for you? Ah, yes. Thank you for asking. I'm also the castle historian. During peaceful times, I try to learn all I can about what has happened to our land. If you ever find the works of history, bring them here and I'll pay you 25 for each one. Okay. Well, I knew there was going to be something like that, but I've already sold them anyway. Hey, a lizard. Cute. Ooh, you look important and magey. Roan. Tall, raven-haired wizard with a somewhat distracted air works furiously behind a desk. His fishy white skin marks him as someone who has been in Avernum for many, many years. Can I speak with you? I'm very busy. Leave. Thinks twice, looks at you. Wait! You're adventurers! Maybe you'll believe me when I tell you that the threat that faces us all. Heaven knows nobody else does. What threat? Threat? There's a threat? He stops the mentally regroup. Oh yes! The threat! I've written all you need to know. In my memoirs. Around here somewhere. I forget where. Read them, and you'll know some of what you need to know. Also, can you tell me the name of the evil creature who endangers us all? I forgot. We don't know who the threat is. Find my journal, it will tell you. I think it's in my desk somewhere. I forgot so many things. Okay, is the thing right in front of him? Oh. In one of the drawers of the desk you find a leather-bound journal with cramped and scratchy writing. You soon determine this is the incomplete memoirs of Roan the Wizard. He was cast in Avernum along with 2 other mages, Erica Redmark and Patrick Podraig. They were at the wrong end of a political struggle in the Mages Guild. Though through some cooperation they were able to elevate this society from its starving, embattled, confused depths to its current somewhat developed embattled state. Of the greatest interest is their defeat of the demon chieftain Grahoth. They say with the help of a large band of warriors and a small cadre of mage apprentices, they stormed his fort, which was hidden beyond a sea of lava. They won after great losses, shattered the fort, and sealed it beyond an enchanted door. Grahoth was imprisoned inside an enchanted bottle, hidden in tunnels far away. Do you mean Grahoth? Yes, that's it. We imprisoned him, but there are signs he can strike out at us from his bottle. Someone needs to go there, open the bottle which holds him, and kill him. Otherwise the threat will never end. You imprisoned a demon in a bottle. We raided our Akhrofnoth at his now ruined fort to the east. I've been there, and fought him there. I, Patrick, and Erica trapped him in a powerful bottle of our own making. To get him out, take a blessed antheme we have. Can't remember where. There is one of those down here in Avernum. We have one already. Where is he? To the east. We sealed up his demon servants inside after we took their leader. Patrick took the key to the lock we used to seal the demons inside. Ask him about that guy. If you need to get inside, he'll tell you how. Where's Erica? Ooh, oh, Erica! She's the best wizard of us all, but she thirsts too much for revenge on the people above. She went off to find a way to get it. Darn stupid, if you ask me. We have enough problems without angering the Empire. Patrick? He lives at his own tower to the southwest. Go see him. He knows as much as me. Probably remembers more. Okay. Now I need to go talk to Patrick, because this also connects the Golden Key quest line. The Ruined Fort quest line. Shattered Fort, I should say. No, cows. No. No one likes you. Go away. No! Leave me alone! Unless the key we just got is the key that he was referring to. Which it may very well be. Hey. How did you imprison that guy? It's far to the west of Fort Spire. It's called Skaragoth. To pass through the abyss to reach it. There are many traps and guardians on the way. Far to the west of Fort Spire. Well, we got a mission from King Micah to go kill the Slith King, which is also something the other Sliths would like us to do. Because he's preventing the Sliths from returning to their peaceful ways, like a jerk. I don't think I've actually met this band of merchants. Of course, I can't do anything with these cows following me. I wish I knew where to take them. They might just be there to annoy me, though. Anyway. Are you kidding? This is before I went in the castle, isn't it? This might be before I fought the basilisks. Still got the Demon Slayer. Yep. You fall into the water and rapidly drown because none of you knows how to swim, even though you were in a very tiny river. Hey, guy. Thank you. Now I want to talk to that guy about the, Can I just move one space, please? Thank you. That's the Doom book. Uh-huh. I already did that. Very, very, very short distances. When they say short, they're not kidding. They mean super short. Why couldn't safe travel protect me from lava? Or water. It lets me walk over lava. Anyway, I think that'll have to do because it's been about 2 hours and 20 minutes. But next time we're going to go back in here, and we actually have the key we need to progress further in there. Although I'm not sure we're up to what's waiting at the back of it. We'll find out. Also, since Rose and Josiah got that magic training, they have a little more willpower for resisting magic effects. But it's not a lot, especially compared to like Andrea and her 16 willpower. It's because they don't have any intelligence. They're dumb. Wouldn't hurt to give them some more intelligence, honestly, but yeah, whatever. I guess I'll talk to you guys later now that all that is done. We don't need to talk to Patrick because we've already done everything associated with that quest already. So, I will see you all later, alright? Bye-bye for now, guys. Take care. Compulsively save.